Stormy Daniels, the porn star who allegedly had a sexual relationship with Donald Trump in 2006, is telling her side of the story in her first interview, detailing everything from the hush agreement to her brief past with the now president. "It was very important to me to be able to defend myself," Daniels told Anderson Cooper for 60 Minutes on Sunday of why she chose to talk to him about the alleged affair that occurred months after he and wife Melania welcomed son Barron, now 12. "People are just saying whatever they wanted to say about me. I was perfectly fine saying nothing at all, but I'm not okay with being made out to be a liar, or people thinking that I did this for money, and people are like, oh, you're an opportunist. You're taking advantage of this." "Yes, I'm getting more job offers now, but tell me one person who would turn down a job offer making more than they've been making, doing the same thing that they've always done," she said. "I have no reason to lie. I'm opening myself up for, possible danger and definitely a whole lot of S." Daniels said of how people can tell she is telling the truth. Related, Stormy Daniels sues Trump, says hush agreement is invalid because he never signed. Daniels' 60 Minutes interview comes days after former Playboy playmate Karen McDougal opened up to Cooper about her alleged relationship with Trump that began in June 2006 and ended in April 2007. Similar to how McDougal recalled Trump comparing her to his daughter Ivanka, Daniels also told Cooper that she was also compared to the now first daughter. "He was like, wow, you are special. You remind me of my daughter." He was like, "You're smart and beautiful, and a woman to be reckoned with, and I like you. I like you," said Daniels, who also admitted she was not physically attracted to Trump during their consensual affair. The mother of one also clarifies that her alleged relationship with Trump does not make her a part of the "This is not an Me Too. I was not a victim. I've never said I was a victim. I think trying to use me to further someone else's agenda is horrible damage to people who are true victims," Daniels said. Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, filed a civil lawsuit against Trump earlier this month, in which she claimed that the non-disclosure agreement she signed to allegedly keep quiet about their affair is invalid because it was not signed by Trump but rather by his lawyer Michael Cohen. Trump's lawyer has threatened to sue Daniels for allegedly violating a non-disclosure agreement 20 times, according to The Washington Post. According to Daniels, she was threatened by a man in Las Vegas after she detailed the alleged affair to In Touch magazine in May 2011 for $15,000. "I was in a parking lot, going to a fitness class with my infant daughter, and a guy walked up to me and said, 'Leave Trump alone. Forget the story,' and then he leaned around and looked at my daughter and said, 'That's a beautiful little girl. It'd be a shame if something happened to her mom,' and then he was gone," she recalled to Cooper, adding, "I was rattled. And my hands are shaking so much, I was afraid I was gonna drop her." After initially denying a payment had been made to Daniels in 2016, Cohen admitted last month to making a private transaction of $130,000 out of his own pocket to silence her at the time. The White House and Cohen have denied the allegation of an affair, telling the Wall Street Journal in January, "These are old, recycled reports, which were published and strongly denied prior to the election." Related, Donald Trump returns to White House without Melania ahead of Stormy Daniels' tell-all interview. When asked why she signed the non-disclosure agreement in the first place, Daniels recalled, "Because they made it sound like I had no choice. As a matter of fact, the exact sentence used was, 'They can make your life hell in many different ways.'" Earlier this week, CNN shared a polygraph report they obtained in which Ron Slay, the polygraph examiner who administered the test to Daniels in May 2011, said Daniels was truthful about having unprotected vaginal intercourse with Donald Trump in July 2006. Daniels' lawyer Michael Avenatti told CNN in a statement that he bought the video to ensure that it would be maintained and kept safely during the litigation, and not be altered and destroyed. "We did so after learning that various parties, including mainstream media organizations, were attempting to acquire the video and the file and either destroy it or use it for nefarious means." Related video, People writer Natasha Stoynoff breaks silence, accuses Donald Trump of sexual attack. In a statement obtained by People, Avenatti said, "There is no question Ms. Clifford is telling the truth. The American people will come to their own conclusion this Sunday after watching 60 Minutes. The New York Times also reported earlier this month that Daniels' lawyers offered to return the $130,000 payment in exchange for dissolving the so-called hush agreement.